fortunate that from the start of my career, I got the opportunity to work in different roles in the construction industry. I joined the industry as a site engineer, and very early stage I started working as a project manager.
Welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, a podcast series by World Development Corporation. I am Rajesh Joshi, uncovering some great achievements and contributions of unsung heroes inspiring others. We have been uncovering the career journeys of professionals across the corporate spectrum, but today we have the opportunity to uncover the career aspects of Mr. Shashi Bhushan Pathak, who in his 33 years has made several contributions to the construction project management field. In his latest role, he is serving Capacite Infraprojects Limited as the Senior Vice President. Mr. Pathak, we hope to take loads of learning from you. We welcome you to this show.
Pleased to connect you.
It is our pleasure indeed, Mr. Pathak. Mr. Pathak, you are highly praised for your project planning and execution skills. Definitely, it takes years of professional development to be so good in one's work. What, and if I may add, who, according to you, have been the enablers in helping you in achieving this level of proficiency in your work, sir?
I was fortunate that from the start of my career, I got the opportunity to work in different roles in the construction industry. I joined the industry as a site engineer, and very early stage I started working as a project manager. As a project manager, I executed various projects such as industrial project, residential project, commercial project, institutional projects, and corporate interior jobs. Since 1990 to 2002, I worked at the project sites and played a role of site engineer to project manager. From 2002 to 2006, I was involved in the execution as a project coordinator and handling multiple projects simultaneously. During this period, I also took the responsibility to the business development and other aspects like claim management, contract administration, and other aspects which are involved in the construction industry. From 2006 onward, I plunged fully myself in the business development, tendering, and estimation.
Okay.
I spearheaded two organizations in the tendering and estimation function, two listed company, Pratibha Industries Limited, and later Kalptaru Projects International Limited, where I was responsible for bringing the business to the organization.
Okay.
And this continued till 2023. Since early 2023, I am working with my current organization, Capacite Infraprojects, and heading the corporate billing and commercial function. Along with the billing function, also involved in the budgetary control and helping the directors in progress monitoring, progress review of the project. So during 34 years of my journey, I got involved in every role, like from the execution to planning, billing, claim management, contract administration, project management, most importantly, project monitoring and control. So you can say my proficiency in the industry is contributed by the 360-degree experience I gained while playing different role in the industry.
Absolutely, absolutely, Mr. Pathak. We all owe a lot to so many people, but rarely do we take the time to acknowledge it. And you have done it very nicely and very crisply at the start of this conversation. And I'm 100% sure that we are on a fantastic journey here. Mr. Pathak, the work role that you handle is rather complex. I must acknowledge that. I mean, right from budgeting to execution, there are several minute factors that change the entire project outcomes. I'm really curious to know, how do you manage such complexities?
Construction industries are very complex,
Right.
where outcomes are dependent on several factors which are not in control of any individual or the company. And Certainly, industry has evolved, but it has to move a lot in the field. Uh, to deal the complexity, it is very important that uh, project estimation, costing is to be done accurately and rigorously. If the project costing is not done properly, organization will either lose the project to its competitor, or if awarded, it will lose the revenue during the execution.
Right.
So it is very essential that project estimation is done properly, and it is not important to the construction company, but for the real estate developers also. So I always maintain the balance while estimating the project. While estimating the project, I ensure that risks involved in the projects are properly analyzed. Risk mitigation plan is prepared and factored into the estimation. Any assumptions or the uh, risk, calculated risk if taken, is to be discussed with the top management, and only the calculated risk is taken while factoring in the estimation process, or by the any other way of the mitigation like avoidance or any other way. So if we keep all these things in the mind, it becomes easier to handle the complexity of the construction project.
Well, Mr. Pathak, you made it sound so easy and so simple, but I'm sure that only decades-long expertise makes it simple. That I can definitely vouch for. Mr. Pathak, you've also certainly handled several projects during your 33, 34 years of experience. I would love to know the one that has had transformational changes in your professional life.
Instead of naming one, I would prefer to name few projects which has given me a rich experience in my career.
Absolutely.
Starting from the first project, that was a textile project, Alok Industries Limited in New Bombay, where I joined as a site engineer and came out from the project as a project manager after completing the project.
Wow.
And that project has given me a lot of experience, not only the civil and structural work, but other contractual things and maturity to deal with the challenges. Another project which was very unique and one of its kind in India, that was the headquarter building of REC Rural Electrical Corporation in Gurgaon.
Okay.
This entire project was form finished project and constructed with the white cement instead of gray cement. So after completion of the project, the building was looking just like a finished with the marble. And project had a lot of modern and high-end finishes. Apart from these two projects, I also participated in bidding process of few projects where I was not successful, but involvement had given me a lot of experience. Those few projects were IKEA Navi Mumbai, Atal Urja Bhavan New Delhi, and Surat Diamond Bourse Surat. IKEA New Mumbai project was a simple project, was not very complex, but because of client was multinational company MNC IKEA, they had a lot of expectation about the detailing, presentation, and minute level planning. Other two projects, Surat Diamond Bourse and Atal Burja Bhavan, had a lot of modern finishes and high-end finishes. So these are the few projects which has contributed.
It is fascinating, Mr. Pathak. I mean, one is that yes, there are accomplishments that definitely have helped you learn and transform yourself. But at the same time, there are projects. I won't say failures exactly, but there have been certain misses in your life where you have not come empty-handed either. You have come back with a learning, and obviously that too has helped you develop as a professional, I must say. So many of our viewers, I'm sure, Mr. Pathak, must have developed an interest in your field by now after listening to the hits, the misses, and the learnings that you have been sharing with us so far. Since you've seen the industry change over decades, what would you like to suggest to all of the viewers with respect to the latest technological changes?
I think in last 25, 30 years, industry has changed a lot. And not only the other industry, but construction industry has also changed. When I joined the industry 3 decades back, in Mumbai, at that time, most of the buildings were constructed between 7 to 14 floors. And that time, 35-floor building was the tallest building. Now the 70 plus floor building is becoming known in the all metro cities, mega cities. So certainly this construction industry has adopted a lot of technology, several technology to to save the time, expedite the construction process. But
Right.
I still believe that industry has to evolve further. It has to adopt certain technology which are demand of the time, like use of precast technology instead of in situ concrete, use of ready-made wall panel instead of traditional brick wall and plaster to reduce our dependability on time on the labor and save time and effort, because manpower shortage is becoming the big problem in our country. A lot of projects are getting delayed because of shortage of manpower. So we must adopt certain technology where we can overcome the problem of the labor shortage. So construction industry also adopted several this software, customized software, which is helping. But I feel that the use of artificial intelligence along with the other software in the routine work will certainly save the time and effort.
Mr. Pathak, it is, these are absolutely great insights, no doubt about it. But isn't it ironical that in a country with 1.4 billion people, we have a shortage of labor for the construction industry? That's really ironical, isn't it?
Reason is that areas where the most of the labors were coming, that is, those were the underdeveloped area, that area is also getting developed, and people are able to find the employment nearby their native places. So labor shortage is becoming problem where the construction is most concentrated in the city.
Wow, it is phenomenal. The technological advents within the construction industry, no doubt they are going to be a disruption for general labor as such. But at the same time, it is also heartening in a way to know that construction labor, once considered as people who really were not developed, are also finding employment and education, employment, and chances to grow nearby their places of residence. I mean, that's really phenomenal.
Yes.
Do you feel that you are actually at a turning point in the industry now?
I can say yes up to certain extent, because I am finding the change is happening very fast in last 15 years. Particularly, industry has adopted certain new formwork where the labor dependency is less, where the requirement of skilled manpower is less, and work can be completed with the involvement of semi-skilled labor, like the MyOne technology and other type of formwork, where the repetition of formwork is more, and we can get the 5 to 6 days slab cycle. Earlier, we used to get 15 days, 20 days slab cycle. But now, with the use of MyOne technology and other technology, we are able to achieve the slab cycle 5 to 7 days.
Okay. Great, invaluable insights, Mr. Pathak, coming from you. And I'm 100% sure your experience is definitely going to help a lot of many young professionals. That's for sure. Mr. Pathak, now that you have decided to use your seasoned experience in a boardroom position, how do you plan your journey ahead?
Although I have gained extensive experience in the all area in the construction industry, but you can say that my core strength has been costing, numbers and data. Because half of my career was focused into the tendering, estimation, costing, budgeting. Finance is my favorite subject. Along with these experience, I am also upskilling myself in area of sustainability and ESG. Now I am ready to play a larger role where I can guide the organization to upgrade themselves, to prepare themselves for the modern day challenges, and face the competitive environment. So I feel that I can contribute more in the industry, and I'm prepared for that.
Oh, I'm 100% sure that you can and you will. Mr. Pathak. Continuing on the same lines, Mr. Pathak, Directors Institute is your go-to academy for upskilling for directorship. How much do you believe you've benefited from our programs?
I think Director Institute is very beneficial for the candidates who have limited time
Mhm.
to find the right content from the vast knowledge, vast information available online. Director Institute provides us the concise, usable content where candidates can use those contents, can use those course material to study
Mhm.
and get help from the online platform available with the Director Institute. So I am very thankful to the Director Institute for the help and knowledge it has imparted.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for those kind words, Mr. Pathak. Honestly, I have learned a lot from this interaction, and I'm 100% sure that many of our viewers have felt the same way. My takeaway point is that reaching a certain level of ability comes with time and with consistency in work, but sure, it comes. There's no doubt about that. And when it does, it leads to massive fulfillment. I wish you all the very best for your future pursuits, Mr. Pathak. We are there in your journey towards being a director and towards taking up boardroom positions in your future endeavors, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice talking to you.
That wraps up today's episode. We look forward to bringing you more inspiring stories and insights from remarkable leaders in our next episode. Until then, keep making an impact and enjoy your journey.
Thank you.